Coach, thank you very much for your time. 2-1 loss here for your boys. What is your overall assessment of the 90 minutes?
I think we played in patches. We started well. We had some hit the crossbar, the upright, and we hit the side net as well. But overall, we are not. After that, we started rushing the play a bit. Our ball rotation was a bit poor towards the end of the first half. So even now we started dropping back a bit, which is contrary to our style of play. We wanted to go a bit higher up, play a bit further into the opposition half. So just the mentality of the boys to get into the habit of rotating the ball, just to help us have a better percentage rate of possession.
Yeah, Coach, you mentioned that some elements of your game, like your ball rotation, was not up to standard today. Coming into this game, being a home game, what was the tactical approach? And in your view, did you think your boys executed as per the plan?
Yeah, like I'm saying, in the first 15 minutes, it looked like the implementation is there. In terms of the ball rotation, like that was the main emphasis coming from the game against the UJ, where we struggled a lot with the ball rotation and we lost a number. There were a lot of turnovers. So slightly better in terms of ball rotation compared to the previous game. So we take that. As much as a tough pill to swallow with the loss, we thought that at least a draw would have been better. But the implementation was done in phases. So we'd like the boys to get into the habit of being consistent in terms of the application of the tactic. Defensively, like I said earlier, it was just to push a bit further up so that we reduce the distances between the lines and we're able to recover the ball better and be in a closer situation to get to the goals.
Coach, you went into the break down 1-0.
Yes.
You came back strong, had a penalty. Unfortunately, it was saved.
Yeah.
You had another one you scored, which indicates that at that moment you were coming strong. What changes or what tactical changes do you make at halftime to be able to come strong and be able to create those chances and also get those penalties?
The important thing we emphasized with the boys was especially on our left to get the width, because we felt our left back was inverting too much, so that we needed to stretch the pitch a bit so that the back four is able to, we disrupted the back four, the line of the back four. So it became better with Mpumelelo Nkomo staying a bit wider up and now allowing our ace to break into the line, which is what we emphasized. Secondly, the other thing with our number 11, Akani, we emphasize that it's not always, he must not be predictable. Sometimes he must look to play combination football and not always try to dribble past 2-3 players. Dribble one, look to combine so that at least we get a better chance into the goals.
Coach Mateo from TSC, I've just spoken to him now. He says the second penalty we just scored, which is the winning goal, was never a penalty. Your assessment of the officials today?
Big man, you're putting me in a tough. Look, big man, let me be. I don't like to criticize the referees a lot, you know, as much as we are human beings. This game is a game of emotions. And I think even towards the end, I kept on saying to the boys, let's manage our emotions because they'll affect our level of thinking. But sometimes we are starting to get used to this, because last time it was the situation in our home game. Sometimes we feel like the referees, they're just, I don't know, they want to be men of the matches or what. But I hope they will improve, because this is a development league also for them. So I think if they can, the match commissioners, the league itself, they can pay particular attention to this league as well and monitor the progress of the referees, it can be better. Because it's better, we work so hard with our side, is a development side. We work so hard for the boys to improve, and sometimes when they get the decisions going against them, it demoralizes them. But we are at a level where we are teaching the boys to play even with the ref against those decisions of the referees. Even if they're against us, we need to keep our head high.
Coach, last one, you mentioned development side. Most of the players that were here last season, the likes of Kamaku, the likes of Essien, they've moved on, some are on loan, and basically we have what you would say is a new team. How has the process been so far?
Well, we've been in this type, we are experiencing this type of situations. These things, they need time to adapt, because some of them were with the DDC, and it's a different leagues. You know, there they play with their age group. Here they play with senior guys, others more experience. So it's an adaptation process. As much as we demand from the boys, we are also well aware of the fact that it's a process for them to get to adapt to the level and the intensity of playing in this league. But we hope that we are determined to work harder to improve them and make sure that they improve mentally, especially mentally, so that they're able to adapt and play under tough conditions, even if the decisions are going against them.
Coach, thank you very much for your time and all the best going forward.
Thank you very much. Pleasure, man.